guys, 7th here. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm going to make this as quick as I can. First, I'm wanting to announce with what you're watching on screen, which is 8th trying his hand at One Piece, that thanks to a HDCP splitter and PlayStation TV, I'm now able to record footage and review Vita games. Of course, this comes on the heel of Andrew House referring to the PlayStation Vita recently as a legacy product or platform, which usually means that they're getting ready to retire it. So come E3, you may see bargain basement prices announced for this thing. But hey, you know what? There's 900 games that are playable on the PlayStation Vita, including PSP and PS1 classics. And the library itself is pretty damn good. And when I have time, I'm going to make a video showing my library and some recommendations for great games to play on the Vita, which makes it worth to own, especially if they do drop at bargain prices. But anyway, what I really wanted to talk about today was to give you some kind of a explanation as to why I wasn't around yesterday. Because yesterday I had planned to post my review of Mortal Kombat X and try to get everything back on track. Just listen to the weekend I've had. I mean, it sounds like, I swear, none of this is made up. It sounds like something straight out of a bad 80s Tom Hanks or Chevy Chase comedy. So, Sunday I walk into my living room, not my living room, sorry. I'm tired, I haven't slept much. Sunday I walk into my kitchen and there's water all over the floor. The dishwasher had leaked everywhere and was not working. So cut the water off to the dishwasher. We called Sears and arranged to have someone come out to look at it this week. Later on in the afternoon, we're playing some video games, and we notice that it's getting kind of warm in the house. We go and look at the thermostat, and it's 82. We go outside, and the air conditioner's not running. Go back inside, try to fiddle with it, went out through the breaker, tried to get it going again, wouldn't start. So we got all of the floor fans and whatnot, every kind of fan that we had in the house, brought them all down in the living room and running fans. Call Sears up and say, hey, while you're at it, tomorrow we need somebody to come look at the air conditioner. So we scheduled that, and then yesterday I needed to go pick up my family member and take them to their neurologist appointment to have a new CAT scan run and everything to see how the brain's going. I get about halfway there and I start hearing a weird whining noise coming from the engine area of my car. And not long after that, I start smelling a burning smell. Now, this is a car I just bought in October. I pull over, and I pop the hood, and there's smoke coming up out of the front side of the engine down by the alternator. So I call up my mechanic friend, who I've known for years, and I tell him over the phone what's going on. Now, meanwhile, car's not running. We're sitting in the summer heat, and I've got a recent victim of a brain hemorrhage sitting in this summer heat. So my friend drives out, picks us up, looks at the car, and confirms my suspicions that the alternator has died. Now, with newer cars, alternators have this kind of a clutch system on them that turns them on and off. It's supposed to have something to do with conserving gas mileage or some crap. But these little clutch systems on these alternators don't apparently hold up very well, and it's been causing a lot of problems with alternators in newer model American cars for the last couple of years, according to my friend. So he drives us home, arranges for a tow truck to take my only 8-month-old purchased car back to his shop, because I call the company I bought the car through and they're like, no, your extended warranty doesn't cover alternators. Gee, I wonder why. So today had somebody come out and fix the air conditioner. That was $350 with a recommendation that before too long I need to buy a whole new unit, which is $3,500. You had to get a new alternator put on the car, which with cost, labor, and the towing fee came out to $500. And I don't even know how much it's going to cost to repair my dishwasher yet. So I'm already looking at $1,000 that I had squirreled away for spending money for this vacation that's now had to go towards getting my car working and my air conditioner working. Suffice it to say, if it wasn't for bad luck, I don't think I'd have any luck at all. But in any, I got maybe 2 hours of sleep yesterday because, of course, the air conditioning wasn't working until 10 o'clock at night. It took the guy all night to fix it. And I had to, stay up today to go pick my car, to pick my car up and pay the guy. And so, I'm about as tapped out can get. And I've had maybe 4 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. I'm pretty spent. But I wanted to get a video out because I know I haven't been consistent. And I'm sorry about that. It just seems that, I don't know. I've become the new poster boy for Murphy's Law. I have no explanation for it. It's like everything that could possibly break in this house, short of my stove or my refrigerator, has decided to go crazy on me. I mean, just a few weeks ago, I had to pay $400 because a fucking bird had broke into the exhaust vent of my clothes dryer and had made a nest inside the tubing of my clothes dryer. And I had to pay a pest control company to come and root out that pipe to scare the birds out, and then I had to have them build this little plastic pin thing over the exhaust port so it would still let out the hot air, but birds couldn't get into it. Have you ever heard of anything so insane? So, in the last several weeks, that's $1,400 that I've had to spend out of my vacation fund. It's almost like something's telling me they don't want me to go on this trip. And, I'm just kind of, frayed at both ends, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still here, and I'm still wanting to make vids. I'm still wanting to talk about games. I'm still making videos. And now that I can do Vita footage, I'm going to be making more stuff, because there is a lot of really good games on the Vita that if y'all never bought one, you're really missing out. And the one that you're looking at is just one of them. I'm not a fan of the One Piece anime, but I got to admit, this looks fun. I mean, it's not like the one on PS3, which is basically just Dynasty Warriors with a One Piece mod. This game is more of a kind of an action RPG type of thing. And since I bought it for 8th, which was intended to be a game for him to be able to play in the car as we were going to Disney World, that's what this was initially for, he hasn't been able to put it down. I haven't seen him play his Vita this much, and I couldn't tell you when. He's loving this game. But I'm going to be showing a lot more Vita footage and whatnot, because I have a feeling that, especially if they do end up discontinuing the Vita is going to end up being the Dreamcast of handhelds. It's going to be a system that ends up developing a cult following after it's come and gone. And some of these games are going to end up being very hard to come by. So that's just the way I feel it's going to go. But at any rate, I'm going to be showing you some games to get, so that if it is about to die, y'all can run out and get one and snatch these games up before it's too late. Have a good night. This is 7.